Well, this is set to be another sweltering day for millions of Canadians, from Lake Erie to James Bay and Windsor to Quebec City. Huge parts of central Canada are in the middle of a heat wave. The red that you see there on your screen shows which parts of the country are under heat alerts this morning. That's happening on BC's north coast as well, and in parts of the Northwest Territories. But things are also getting hotter across the globe. This week, the Earth had its hottest day ever recorded. That is from data just out from environmental researchers in the United States. They say the average global temperature reached 17.01 degrees on Monday. Now, that might not sound very hot, but it's an average of the temperatures everywhere. And multiple countries are enduring heat waves pushing 50 degrees. And even Antarctica broke a heat record for July. The last time the record was set was in the summer of 2016 during another round of global heat waves. Here at home, of course, a lot of people in central Canada are really going to be feeling the heat once again today. You can see some birds there trying to keep cool. Stephanie Skandaris joins us live now from Toronto with more on what people can expect today.
Yes, Hillary, welcome. Greetings from Pigeon Beach, Toronto. We've been watching these pigeons for the last little while. They're hanging out in the water. They're sunbathing outside of it. They're trying to keep cool. I really cannot blame them because, you know, the last few hours that we've been chatting, it felt like a warm room outside. But now I feel like, okay, we're getting into the sauna. Things are picking up. It's getting hot, and it's going to stay hot for a few days. So Environment Canada has issued this heat warning for a pretty big piece of the country. A lot of southern Ontario, including Toronto, Mississauga, Hamilton, Niagara, also Quebec, all up into Montreal. Now, they're calling it a heat event, and what they're forecasting is max temperatures in the low 30s, but it's really the humidity, and I'm really feeling that humidity now. That humidex is making it feel more like it's in the 40s. And they're saying even at night, that temperature will probably stay in the low 20s. So not really any relief there. They're warning about air quality, that this kind of heat and humidity can lead to deteriorating air quality, and it can bring it into the high risk category. That's a possibility. Now, this is, as I said, expected to last for a few days. A cold front, they're saying, should come through the GTA on Thursday, and that could cool things down on Friday. But we're in for another couple days of this. And, you know, I've been chatting to people on the streets of Toronto about how they feel about this hot, hot weather. Have a listen to what they told me.
I'm excited. I'll take this over snow, right? And like anything minus 40, you know, like I'll take the heat over the cold, yeah.
It's been okay, but it's tough to walk into work. I've honestly considered streetcarring a few days, so yeah, no, not ideal for sure.
Streetcar, that's really hot too.
Yeah, but better than walking.
Nah, definitely, I don't like it. Why will I like the heat, right? Like, it's too hot. Look at me, it's like, I'm tanned. I'm sweating, you know, I stink.
Some real mixed reviews there, Hillary. This heat is really dividing our opinions for sure. Now, Environment Canada has also issued heat warnings for parts of BC with temperatures at near 30 and the Northwest Territories as well, but saying those temperatures should become more moderate overnight.
So, Stephanie, whether you're going to be packing into a hot streetcar or maybe you have to work outside today in this heat, any tips for people?
Yes, I've got a whole list of tips right here. So, of course, stay in a cool place if it's possible, if you can. Drink lots of water, even if you're not thirsty. That's the advice. Just stay really hydrated. Of course, never leave people or pets in a hot car, and any car is hot today, I think. If you do need to be outside, take lots of breaks. And Environment Canada is sending the message to reduce your heat risk. So this is where it gets really serious. You know, high temperatures or humidity, that can pose elevated risks of heat stroke, heat exhaustion, and some of the things to watch for there include swelling, rash, cramps, fainting, nausea, clammy skin. To kind of beat that heat, Toronto at least has released a list of cool spots where you can go to try to stay cool, places where the AC is blasting. Toronto is keeping 7 public pools open late tonight until 11:45. You know, it's a good reminder to check in on your neighbors, your older friends and family, make sure everybody is doing okay in the heat. And if you really need to, maybe you just, I don't know, make like a pigeon, find a watering hole somewhere, cool down.
The pigeons certainly have the right idea this morning, that's for sure. And Stephanie, permission here at those Muskoka chairs behind you to go put up your feet there, relax, try and stay out of the sun today.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of this
those ones
morning.
are right in the sun, but yeah, the perfect place to be.
Thank you. Stephanie Skandaris for us there in a very, very hot Toronto.